What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It is a beautiful winter day here in Findlay, Ohio, and I'm hanging out in the beer shed getting ready to check out a new beer. Now, the beer I have today is called Phantom Bride, and this is from Belching Beaver Brewing. Try to say that 3 times quickly. In Oceanside, California. Now, this beer is quite unique as it's brewed in collaboration with the iconic band, the Deftones. So, on the back here, we have, it says established 2016, so the brewery, Oceanside, California. It says 7.1% alcohol by volume, and we have a little blurb that says this is silver kind of reflective. It's a silver reflective can with silver print on a black background, which makes it a little bit difficult to read. So it says, named after the ethereal song by the one and only Deftones, Phantom Bride IPA is a blend of Amarillo, Citra, Simcoe, and Mosaic hops, delicately balanced for the perfectly drinkable mix of citrus and hoppy goodness. A truly original Deftones Belching Beaver collaboration, envisioned by Chino Moreno and skillfully crafted by Thomas Peters. Sit back, put on your headphones, and drink away. Cheers. So this is one that my buddy Anderson, the Ginger Yeti, picked up while he was on tour. And I'll throw a link to him up. Well, I'll throw his channel logo up here and a link down in the description. If you follow the channel, you're fully aware of the Ginger Yeti. I'm very thankful that when he's on tour, traveling the country with these metal bands, he always brings me stuff back. It brings back all kinds of great things to share. And every once in a while, he comes across these kind of music-inspired ones because of the venues he's at. So, thrilled to be able to try this. Stats on this, 7.1% ABV, 55 IBUs. Untappd, 3.87. Beer Advocate, 4.03. Now, that actually looks nice going into the can. Not too bad. Glad it didn't go over. Now, as you know, IPAs are not really my jam. I don't mind them once in a while if they're not over the top. So I'm hoping that this is something that's at least palatable for guys not a big IPA fan, but I guess we'll see. So first things first, color on this. I have my Brew HQ SRM chart. This is super light. This might even be like a 1, pale straw. Now, it is a little cloudy. I can't see through it. There's a ton of carbonation in there, very fine bubbles. Almost look like champagne bubbles. And it's, I don't know if you can pick it up at all on the camera, but there's tons of them. As to the head, this looks like a nitro head almost. That's 2 meaty fingers of white, frothy head. Now, the top looks like that when you, I don't know why, I always associate this top with oatmeal stouts. Because it's like smooth, but it's kind of like clumpy. You know what I mean? And I don't know why I always associate with oatmeal stouts, but that's what it looks like to me. Looks like a solid beer in the glass. I'm, thrilled. I think the date on this, canned March 14th, 23. So we're approaching a year. As an IPA, I get a little worried, but looks good. It doesn't turn, sometimes when the IPAs start to get old, they turn that like dingy looking color and they look gross. But I'm holding this up to the light here. It's, oh my God, in the light, it looks like a science project, Dexter's Laboratory style. It looks good. Let's give it a sniff. I will say this, it's probably, I'm picking up citrus notes. I won't say specifically fruity, but it smells like more like a fruity type of smell than a piney smell, at least initially. For me, again, as not a guy who loves IPAs, I dabble in them here and there. It's not my favorite style. The thing I always try to figure out is, all right, is it more piney or more fruity? This smells more fruity. Body, medium. Taste. This is actually pretty well balanced. This is another one of my problems with IPAs. And again, to each their own, whatever your style is your style. Whatever you like, go for it. I'm not criticizing anybody that drinks IPAs. I'm just speaking for me personally. I tend to prefer pinier ones. The ones that are fruit bombs, they just ain't for me. And I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know, like, I like beers that I probably would want to have a few of. Now, I understand there's some things like sours or you know, some of these things where maybe you just want one to try it. It's not something you sit there and drink a six-pack of. IPAs, to me, that are fruit bombs just don't work. I don't want to sit around and drink 6 fruit slushies. And if you do, it's not a problem. No criticism. You enjoy what you enjoy. That's the beauty of beer. There's something for everyone. Now, it would appear most of the world wants to drink orange juice or pineapple juice as opposed to actual beer, but hey, that's me, man. So what am I getting on this one? I still think this is more on the fruitier side. I think you get some citrus. You do get a tiny bit of underlying sweetness as well. But the one thing, like I said, I think the first word I said on this is that it's balanced, and that's what it seems to be. I saw some people saying that citrus plus pine plus this and that. I don't really get the pininess at all, and it could be because it's a little bit older. But for me, I'm picking up those citrus fruits, bit of sweet fruits. I don't know if it's like passion fruit or something like that. And then you get some bitterness at the end, but I don't associate it with a piney bitterness. Now, again, I don't mind the piney bitterness, kind of like it. But this is just kind of like general hop bitterness to me. And for some reason, it works. Because you do get the fruity sweet bit up front, plus the hop bitterness in the end. None of it's overpowering. None of it is like, damn, quickly throw me the omeprazole because I got acid reflux, which some IPAs do to me. So I think this is a win. This is definitely a win. I think the fact that you tied into an iconic band like the Deftones probably makes it even better. But I could drink a few of these. I'm trying to think. Fruit, you definitely get more citrusy fruits, like I said. It's a decent beer. I think this is a sessionable at 7.1, surprising IPA. I really don't pick up any booziness at all. I know some people say, 7.1 isn't that high. I usually view 5 as kind of the default for a regular old beer. Above is high, below is low. 7.1, the alcohol in this, you don't pick up at all. There's no burn whatsoever. There's nothing that would suggest this is anything other than the average IPA to me, alcohol-wise. Flavor-wise, again, solid. So Phantom Bride IPA, you would get a thumbs up. I would drink another one of these. If you prefer the fruitier types of IPAs, I think this would be solid. Now, if you're a big IPA bro, maybe this isn't for you because it's not quite as floral. It's not quite as fruity, not quite as hoppy as maybe some of the super hopheads like. But this is a great sessionable beer, dare I say that word, at 7.1. So again, big thumbs up. Hope you liked the video. Give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, you got any more comments or questions, jump in down below. Have you had Belching Beaver's Deftones collabo, Phantom Bride? If so, let me know what you think about it. Have you had any other cool music collabos? I know there's tons of them out there. I always save these cans, so this will go in the back with all my Amon Amarth bottles and the other brewery band collabos. So, hey, Anderson, Ginger Yeti, thank you for bringing this to me, my brother. Appreciate it. Thrilled to be able to try it. And look forward to jumping in the next one. Hey, till next time. Cheers.